Hi there. Welcome to this week's second live chat, viewers. Thanks for watching. Can you hear me? Thank you for responding with yes. Let me welcome the participants. Then, big development in Tigray, where armed struggle against TPLF has begun. Though we can talk about the numbers, how many are part of the struggle, but now evidence is there. A video in circulation since yesterday showing that the armed struggle against TPLF, against Tigray military, is taking some shape. Let me welcome the participants first. Kidu Selassie first to comment. He's always first, by the way, in most cases. Whenever I upload videos, he's always quick to comment. Welcome, kiddos. We have Mikhail Learning Simple as the third viewer who commented. Alim Gizao, first member who joined today. Welcome, Alim. Alim says, you're going to get accused of things again. I don't care, by the way. I don't care about accusation, criticism. My job is that I should keep you fully updated with the developments related to Ethiopian narrative. This is what my job is. I counter rumors. I share analysis. I try to build analysis on facts, on the ground developments. I make corrections. One purpose: my viewer should be updated. They should be aware of the real developments about Eritrea and Ethiopia. Don't care about criticism. Finn says Sajid TDF is loyal to TPLF. Why disseminate false information? Well, you haven't listened to me. Why can't you wait? Just listen to me first. Then you can give your verdict about the information being false or true. Let me speak first. Jibat Gamida joined too. We have Tiom Apocalypse Gaza says Assalamu alaikum. Queen Rose joins says hi Sajid. What about me? Second. Yeah, Queen, you are also here. But I think you're the first female participant, I think, who commented. Yasin Deep in Oromo says Sajid Akam. I think Akam means how are you? If I'm right, it's an Afar Oromo word. Yahuwah says hello. Average Dom says hello Sajid. TPLF, TDF are two sides of the same coin. They are corrupt to the core and liability to Tigray. What about Prosperity Party? Isn't it corrupt? What about its leaders? Yasin says, I've been with Sajid for the past 7 years. Wow, Yasin. You made this channel possible, by the way. When I established my views and news, I never thought I would be covering Ethiopia, covering Africa, talking to so many people from different parts of the world. People like you help me a lot in understanding the region, understanding the country which I'm covering. Yeni Musica here, Elimo joined to Yeni Musica as a member to welcome Yeni, mi brato. Thank you, Queen. Solomon Volde here to welcome Solomon. Murada says, thank you for your valuable insight into the political situation in Ethiopia. You deserve big respect. Thank you, Murada. Your appreciation matters a lot for me. Solomon Bolde says, I am your regular listener. Thank you, Solomon. Good to have you here. Beanie Man says, many Ethiopian media outlets are biased and they don't even seem to care. Well, I think they are biased for two reasons. Firstly, if you start making videos to promote one group, one party, you get more views. So you get more money. Secondly, they are biased in their support for that group too. So they want to make money basically. And secondly, they want to promote the ideology of the group which they support. Afra Sisse join, Abi Raba here. Mamu says, don't announce fake news, okay? You see, I have not said a word so far, and uh, you're saying fake news, don't announce it. Let me speak, then decide. Then you can decide. Theodorus Asamamo says, we will listen. Please continue your conversation. Mehari joined too. Mehari says, I see that you changed your intro for your video. Smart move, Saji. Thank you, Mehari. Afra says, Gitacho has militants in a far region. Well, this man whose picture I have placed on thumbnail of this live chat, he is not from Afar or from southern Tigray. What I have learned, he is not from that area, though you can correct me if I am wrong, but I think he's not from Afar or from southern Tigray. I could not get in touch with him, but he seems to be from another territory. Average Dom says, can you talk about General Sadkan's future? Well, Average Dom, I talked about the future of Sadkan. I said he was going to be removed from Tigray interim government immediately or gradually, because Varade only wants to have one president, one deputy president under him, and that would be, I think, from TPLF. So Sadkan has no place, I think, now in the interim government. His future might be in the form of some position at federal level. Abi, I think, likes Sadkan. Sadkan good term with Abi. That is why Sadkan might get a position at federal level. Let me start, viewers. Let me speak for a few minutes. It's a brief live chat. Then I can take your questions and comments. Yisihak Tolasa is calling me Fano Sajid. Though this live chat is not about Fano, it's not about Amhara. Ed is calling me Fano Sajid. Some people come with their own mindsets. James Watson says, don't announce fake news. The fake news must be, hi, how are you guys? Keep shining, Sajid. I like your non-partisan coverage. Thank you, James. Sisho Girma joined to calling someone mercenary. Who is mercenary? I hope you're not talking about me. Let me start, viewers. Since yesterday, Aman Washa joined to let me welcome Aman. Aman is a member too. Members are very special for me. They have bought membership. They pay a few dollars per month to be members. If you want to be a member, you can click the link given in description section of this video, or description section of the videos or live chats. Link is given there, which will take you to membership page. From where, from there, you can choose the membership plan. Tafra Sissi says, I'm from Dash. Okay, let me start here. So, since yesterday, let me speak a little about today's statement by TPLF. Then this topic of the announcement of war on TPLF. TPLF issued a statement today. Tigray Liberation Front Central Committee has been holding discussions in Mekelle, and today the party issued a statement, very warm statement in the honor of Tadase Varade. Honeymoon between TPLF and Varade is starting. TPLF warmly welcomed Varade 2 days ago when Varade visited a program organized by TPLF, and today's statement is full of warmth for Varade. The start of honeymoon is being noticed. How will it progress? That remains to be seen. But so far, TPLF very satisfied with the appointment of Varade, hoping that Varade and TPLF will jointly work, the Tigrayan government will jointly work to protect Tigray's interests. So let's see what happens. Meanwhile, it seems that TPLF, Tigray military, could face a challenge of armed resistance by the youths of Tigray, by the members of Tigray security forces. We have been hearing that youths were planning to start an armed struggle in the Tigray region, but those were mainly rumors, or some former TDF members were sharing posts. We did not have any evidence that an armed uprising had begun. First piece of evidence now is being shared in social media. And that is a video posted by a former TDF member. I am using the word TDF. It does not mean that I support the continuation of Tigray military. I am not saying there should be two militaries in a country, but they like this. They like to use this word TDF for themselves. So he fought during Tigray war in Tigray security forces, but in recent months he turned very critical of TPLF and Tigray's military. The video was posted yesterday by Shivat Batio. Shivat Batio has announced the start of an armed struggle against the TPLF. He has been sharing messages for the start of armed struggle, text messages. Peace and love, welcome. But for the first time, he has released a video now. In a 7-minute long video, this man, who seems to be, I think, around 30 years of age, he's announced that TPLF is imprisoning Tigray youths. It is arresting TDF members. This party is against democracy. This party is violating the rights of the people. Lucy Rock, welcome. Lucy Rock is a member too. I know this is a time to take up arms and start an armed struggle against TPLF. TPLF should step aside, and it should hand over the affairs of the government to the youths. But TPLF is imprisoning youths. And only option left for the youth is to take up arms. Now, this is what he has done. You can watch the video, 7 minute long video. He's posted it. I'll post it as well after the live chat. I summed up what he said. Basically, what matters is that he announced to take up arms against TPLF. Is he alone? How many people are with him? I don't know. But if you remember, Tadase Varade in a talk a few weeks ago said that there are people in Tigray who are taking up arms, and this issue should be handled. He has not taken up arms against TPLF only. Basically, he is challenging both TPLF and Tigray security forces. Now, how will the government handle this challenge? Through negotiation or through the use of force? Will government people try to talk to him, or will they just try to arrest him and punish him? Let's see, and it remains to be seen how big a group he can manage to organize. By the way, a few days ago, when Brigade Nehamido people visited Tigray, Vijayanagara Brigizaber of Bright Future Movement visited Tigray a few weeks ago. This man, Shivat Bhatio, met with them in Gulu Makda Wareda. And there he supported them. He backed their struggle. Brigade Hamid announced to start an armed struggle against the Eritrean government a few days ago. They said they would start the struggle from the Ethiopian Afar region. And Brigade Hamid delegation back then visited both the Afar region of Ethiopia and Tigray region. So this man, Shivat, met with Vijayanagara Brigizaber and other opposition Eritrean leaders when they visited Tigray. It means that he is opposed to Eritrea as well. Where is he from? Is he from Raya? I am not clear about it. I could not get exact information about his whereabouts. What I have learned is that he is from Eastern Tigray and is trying to organize a group in Eastern Tigray. He would like to have a group in the areas near Zalambasa, near Adagarat, Gulumakda, and maybe then towards Raya. Once we get more information about how strong is this group, how big is it, we'll share with you. Mom was saying you are PP. Why? I am just sharing with you what a Tigray security force, former Tigray security force member posted. Why are you calling me PP? Why can't you digest facts? And I think you should not blame Abi for this uprising in Tigray. Stop externalizing your internal conflicts. Conflict in Tigray is internal. TPLF is to blame, Tigray military to blame. These two groups, led by their elites, don't want to see any third power player in Tigray. No place for opposition parties, no place for civil society, no place for Tigray youths. Why are you accusing Abiy? Yes, Abiy perhaps does not want a united Tigray. He knows that if Tigray is united, TPLF, youths, military, if they're united and if military is not dismantled, anytime these people could again march towards Addis in alliance with Fawn and Eritrea. So he wants to dismantle Tigray military. He would like to keep Tigray weak. That makes sense. I'm not saying Abiy is supportive of strong Tigray, but stop blaming Abiy for whatever is happening in Tigray. Blame the people in power in Tigray. They are to blame, I think. Abdi Farah, please don't write the same comment again and again. I'll have to ban you because others won't be able to write comments if one man writes the same comment again and again. What do you think about Martin Plaut's article, Surfaces? I don't know. Which article? Lucy, I told him to stop spamming. Hopefully, he'll understand. Otherwise, I'll have to ban him. Mikhail says he's definitely not from the northern part of Tigray. Yeah, maybe from eastern or from southern part. I think he's from eastern Tigray. By the way, I think that TPLF and Tigray military should form a committee. They should form a committee of senior military officers and Tigray Revolution Front leaders to talk to youths. Gitacho mobilized youths, though he regretted that he started late. Youths ask questions. By the way, this is TPLF and Tigray military, which promoted the youths to ask questions. They told youth to rise for their rights when war erupted in Tigray. Now, youth say they fought for the protection of their rights. And now, when there is peace after so many sacrifices, their rights are being violated by those who said, rise for your rights. TPLF and Tigray military commanders. So it's not a simple issue, I think. Instead of using force, Tigray Preparation Fund and Tigray military should try to talk to youths. Aman says, Sajid got paid. Some people have no sense. They should be banned from here. Aman, I'm used to such mindless criticism. These people perhaps don't believe that anyone can do journalist work independently and honestly. That is why they start accusing me of being paid. So I don't care. Let them speak. And by the way, my views on news is the only channel covering Eritrea and Ethiopia where everyone is allowed to comment. Do read comments on other channels too. They delete the comments which are against the channel, against the reports. I don't delete. I don't delete any comments. Only potentially offensive comments are deleted by YouTube artificial intelligence. So the only democratic comment section is my views on news comment section. So you're free to speak. Now it's up to you how to use this freedom to speak, which I believe in. You can criticize me. You can have a discussion with me. You can send your arguments to back your points, or you can just write fake news, fake news. I'm open to discussion, open to correction. That's what I can do. But I won't ban you from commenting. Uh, Let me speak, and you can speak as well. Let people decide. Akka means hi, Galana Ticho says. Thank you. Akhyarta says Somalia's PM visited Khartoum state last month. I did a video on that. Akhyarta, do watch it. Which 27 minutes have passed. I think we should end the live chat. Tonight's live chat focused only on one topic, and that was the start of armed resistance by Tigray youths against TPLF. How will it progress? How will it end? We need to monitor, I think. Ephraim says, do you think Dadas and Eratia is going to have a contact? Well, I'll be watching very closely. Abi won't allow Dadas to be in contact with Eratia. And I think Dadas committed with Abi that he won't contact Eratia. He won't let TPLF contact Eratia as well. Will he keep his commitment? That remains to be seen. Thanks for watching, viewers. I'll be back tomorrow with this week's last live chat. Thanks for watching. Stay blessed. Bye bye.